Earlier, we saw a few of the creatures you'll find at this weekend's Allegheny Outdoor Sport Show. Now we're back with more animals with show manager Chris Fassnacht and one of the featured guests at the show, Grant Kemmerer of Wild World of Animals. But before we look at more animals, we want to announce the winner of the Allegheny Outdoor Sport Show contest. We selected one name at random among all the entries we received, and we want to say congratulations this morning to Jeffrey Phyllis of Pittsburgh. He won a behind-the-scenes tour of the Wild World of Animals display, 4 tickets to the trout pond fishing, 4 tickets for gold panning, $100 cash to spend at the show, and a $50 Giant Eagle Get-Go card. So congratulations to you. All great prizes. And now I think it's time for us to get our own behind-the-scenes tour, some more animals to view here. And who do we have, Grant?
This is Max, and this is a European eagle owl, which happens to be the largest species of owl in the world. Although fair to point out, the girls, they're even bigger. So his wife back at home, about 25 to 30% bigger than he is, which is pretty big.
Yeah, he's staring at me.
Well, he can't help it. His eyes are huge. I mean, if your eyes were as large as his, yours would be the size of a grapefruit.
Wow.
They're enormous.
And so what else can you tell us about him?
Well, you'll notice how the head rotates. If you want. He's keeping his eye on you, and the head just
really
it's turned
is.
basically all the way around. He has twice the number of vertebrae in his neck as you do yours. 7, 14, allowing for that great rotation, because if you watch him, you'll realize he can't shift his eyes back and forth like we do. Basically, they're enormous, as we said, set in a socket with a bone around him, so if he wants to look at something, you've got to move the entire head instead.
And how did this guy come to you?
Born in captivity here in the United States. I'm what's called a master falconer, which means I hunt with birds of prey, kind of a very ancient art, been around for thousands of years. Owls not so much used in the art of falconry because, quite frankly, they're not that smart.
And what do you think he's doing? Is he looking for...
He's checking everything out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing this for his entire life. You know, he's 19 years old. He's done educational programs, seen it all, done it all. But still, you know, this is like, hey, it's a new studio. I'm taking everything in. But once again, realize the wise old owl, not true.
It's not true.
Not true at all. They were the companion animal to the goddess of wisdom, Athena. So comes from basically Greek mythology, but has nothing to do with intelligence. The eyes are so big, basically taking up so much room, not a lot left over for a brain.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it's okay. He's doing well. Owls are very successful on basically every continent except Antarctica. Been around a long time, but not on their intelligence.
Oh,
Well, maybe he disagrees with that, but I stand behind it. So.
And where is he? Where would he
These guys are
come
native
from?
to Europe, a
Okay.
little bit into Asia, even down into North Africa. You know, quite a far range. There's about 35 different subspecies of them. Once again, this being the largest. Basically, because of the cold environment that he comes from, typically you're going to see a larger body mass with animals. It helps to retain heat better.
And what was that call that he just made? What do you think he
You said,
was
hey
saying?
man, what's up?
You
Come
think he's
to
mad
the
at you?
sports show.
Is that what he was saying?
Yeah. You didn't understand owl?
I don't. That or crocodile. I don't get either one of them. Okay, so the next animal you have up
We're
is...
going to put Max away.
Oh, man. Yeah, we are calling in from some extra help. And while they get him out, Chris, how many people come through the door every year?
About 23,000 people over the 3 days.
Wow. And so you have some other kind of, not vendors, but some special seminars?
We have seminars and presenters on 3 different stages, and that's probably one of the best values of the show, because once you come to the show, all the seminars and the presentations are totally free of charge, and some really interesting topics like how to go canoe fishing and camping with canoes and kayaks. So packing a canoe and a kayak might seem easy, but when you're gone for like a whole week, you know, so we've got people that'll be doing topics like that. We'll also have folks from the Safari Club Pittsburgh chapter on how to go on your first safari. And it doesn't have to be hunting or fishing. It can be, you know, backpacking. It can be, you know, anywhere in South Africa, for example. I think we're almost ready here.
Okay, we're ready. All right, you guys come on in. We're calling in some help. Do you need me to come over too?
Nope. You stay
I'm going to stay right here. Okay. You guys remember these guys from Threadbare? Kristen, you want to come over and help?
Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of snake for everyone. There you go. You're good. You're good. I'm right here. You got to breathe. Keep breathing. There we go.
You're not, and that's where you would be, Kristen. Okay, so who are we looking at today?
You want me to just talk?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a reticulated python. This is a female, which with snakes, fish, amphibians, a lot of those types of animals, the females actually grow larger. This snake is nowhere near full grown, which actually they grow their entire lives. And this snake is capable of hitting lengths of 30 feet, weights of 300 pounds. You're
Okay.
speechless, I know.
Well, because he licked my arm.
Well, actually, that is how she tastes or smells the air. She does not have an external ear. She can't hear anything.
Does she
Doesn't-
sense fear? Is that what it is?
Well, what that is when you are scared, your body emits particular pheromones, and
That's what's
certain animals
happening
can
right
pick
now.
it up. She would have that ability, but she would have no interest in capitalizing on that or doing anything
Are you sure?
to you.
Oh,
I'm 100% positive.
That's the second lick. I
Yeah.
got.
And-
Okay.
but you know what? Here's a good thing.
Okay.
Now that she smelled you,
Yeah.
she knows you're not food.
Are you sure? Because I think
I'm
that she could eat
positive.
me. I'm
Unless you have
pretty sure.
Unless you have a rat perfume on, you're good. Literally, she knows you are not food.
All right.
And the snake is handled all the time, so it's not fearful. Those are the two main reasons why any wild animal would bite you: fear or hunger.
Okay.
You leave wild animals alone; they have no reason to fear you. Not going to bother you. And once again, she knows you're not food.
And where is she from?
These guys are from Southeast Asia.
Oh, tickles.
You're doing very well.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you had more danger with the sloth, though. You
And-
literally are fine.
So, where does this live in Southeast Asia?
Anywhere at once.
Oh my goodness. So you're just like chilling at home, making some pasta in your kitchen. This thing just slithers in. Oh God, is she
No,
gonna
it
eat
does.
me?
It
What
does
is she?
happen.
She's wrapping
I mean,
around
literally,
me.
these guys will show up in people's homes. I mean, you know, every once in a while, a family pet goes missing, and you have a less hungry python.
And what would she typically eat? Not just rats. A rat would not.
Oh no, a
sustain
rat would
this
not
thing.
suffice her
Okay,
at all.
yeah.
I mean, like we feed everything we feed is dead, and we feed animals like stillborn goats, pigs, rabbits. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. I promise you. You did not think you were doing this when you woke up this morning, did you?
No, I mean, I'm typically cool with this kind of thing, I swear.
It's a big snake. It's a lot of snake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Very neat.
And she just happens to be moving in your direction. There's nothing, like.
You can feel the muscles. Can you guys feel
it
their
is
muscles?
one giant muscle. I mean, this snake, when it grabs with those razor sharp teeth that are all curved backwards to give an anchor, throws those coils of muscle around and begins to constrict. It is very difficult for a prey item to get free.
And so how did she get to you?
Born
How
in
did you
captivity
come-
here in the U.S.
Okay.
Once again, any animal you see from a different part of the world born here in the U.S. This animal is a particular color morph that is quite beautiful. It's a little bit different than
Steelers, right?
Yeah, different
That's
Steeler
why-
colors. And this snake is quite amazing. Right now, imagine it could eat a small goat or pig, but these snakes grow so large they could eat an animal the size of a full-grown deer, like you see around here.
Or like somebody like me.
Oh yeah, you would definitely, if your shoulders are what might stop her.
Okay.
'Cause your shoulders are too wide.
And so, are you bringing her to the show on this
We'll have a
weekend?
smaller snake at the show than this. This is just for you. We brought this just for you today.
Fantastic. I'm so happy to meet her.
No
Really
problem.
lovely. Okay, well, thanks, guys, for your help this morning. And you could come. Oh, goodness. Do you need rescued? Are you all right?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm just like a tree.
Come see more animals from the wild world of animals and all the other displays and exhibits at the Allegheny Outdoor Sport Show this Friday and Saturday and Sunday at the Monroeville Convention Center. Look for show details and tickets at kdk.com/VTL. We have the link posted for you there.
And you didn't even miss any of that.
Oh, gee. Up next, we get some steel advice of matters of modern romance. Those questions and answers after this.